Afternoon. What day is it? Happy Tuesday. So I'm going to do my base makeup. I thought I'd jump on and show you the one that I've been using at the moment. So I'm going to show you it. You always need to give the bottle a shake because it's mineral base makeup. So give it a little shake. I'll put my primer on while I'm waiting. How is everyone surviving half term, by the way? Hey Trish. We've got 3 days to go and then we're back to the school routine. Yay! Right, I'm going to pop a little bit of the hydrating primer on. This just preps my skin and stops, you know, if you get any dry areas. I sometimes get dry here and here, and when you put your makeup straight onto dry skin, it kind of sticks to the dry bits, so the primer really stops that from happening. It supples all your skin up first. You can see that's all nice and hydrated before we start. Now, if you've already ordered your Serum Plus, I know lots of you have, make sure you give your bottle a shake and don't be tempted to put too much on your brush, because this is not like other foundations where you need to slap loads on your face or loads on your brush. You'll end up putting too much on. So let me show you how much I put on my brush and how far it goes. So this has got, the ingredients that are in it are sodium hyaluronate, so that is something that plumps and softens your skin, and then gardenia extract is something that soothes and calms down inflamed skin. So if you've got breakouts or skin conditions or anything like that, the gardenia extract is what will calm it down. Now let me show you. When I say a small amount, I'm going to start with 1, 2, 3 drops. Yeah, and let me just show you how far that actually goes. Now my nose is a little bit red, as you can see, not for long. There's tons. 3 drops is so much of this foundation, it's unreal. So I'm gonna just watch the difference when I go over my eye. That kind of redness is gone. Now my nose, I've had a runny nose for about 3 weeks since I had that sore throat thing. Look at that redness. Gone. It's so good. Now, if you've been wondering, like, how do you get the right match for your skin? It's dead simple. Basically, there's unlimited number of exchanges, so you don't need to worry about, like, what if I get the wrong shade? But basically, all you need to do is find a window, like a big window, look out of the window and take a photograph like that, so you've got natural light on your face. So I don't need it sideways because then you've got shadow. Facing out of the window so it's a nice straight picture, and I'll do you a colour match from that photo. And if for whatever reason it's not spot on, we will exchange it, you know, like, or refund it if you don't love it. But what's not to love? What is not to love about that? It's so lightweight. You know the way some full coverage foundations feel a little bit cakey on your skin? This really doesn't feel like you've got anything on. And all that red is gone. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So I'd recommend starting with 2 or 3 drops and then see how that feels on your skin. If you feel like you want a little bit more on, then you can add 1 more drop. But only do it in small amounts at a time, because it's crazy how far that 1 little drop will go. So even like 1 drop, it goes a long way. So you don't want to be like putting 5, 6 drops on your brush to start with, because you might not be used to wearing, you know, if you're not used to wearing a full coverage foundation and you start with 6 drops, you're going to be like, oh my god, I feel like I'm caked in it. 2 or 3 drops is what you need, and then you'll get a feel for how much coverage you actually want. I'm quite a natural kind of makeup girl, so 2 to 3 drops for me on my brush is absolutely max. That's all you need. Now think how long that's going to last me. Oh, amazing. Now, if you feel like you need a little bit of brightening under your eyes, again, I think the trick to concealer under your eyes is literally using less than you think you need. Like, do a little V shape, but only put a light amount of concealer on. I see people pasting concealer under their eyes, and I just think it looks great on your video, but like in an hour when you go and look in the mirror, especially if you're over 40, what you're probably going to see is more exaggerated lines underneath and the makeup sitting in those lines. Now look at that. That's all I've done. I'm just patting it so that it's staying where I need it. It's giving me that added little bit of brightness under my eye, and it's not going to go cakey or sit in any fine lines or anything, because at the end of the day you're trying to brighten and lift your face. You're not trying to exaggerate your fine lines. Now what I do as like a little bit of colour is I've been using these all-in-one colour sticks. Now these are amazing when you're a little bit older, because the cream, which means they basically just blend so nicely and melt into your skin so that you're not left with anything. You know, powders can sometimes look packed on, and all you do is dab it on, and then you can get the blending bud from the other end and just buff it out. Or you can do what I do, which is just blend it with my finger. And it's such a subtle colour, but it just lifts everything, you know, especially if you feel, I always feel like my makeup looks a little bit flat if I don't put a bit of colour on. So a little bit of blush, and then I use the lighter colour stick as like a highlight, you know, to give you that illusion of glow, because this one's a bit of a shimmer and it just catches the light, you see. So as you move, then just blend it again above your cheekbone. It just gives you this gorgeous shimmer. I love it. Right, ladies, let's attack the eye holes. Now, let's see if I can find, where's my 4D? There we go. Let's do a little bit of 4D mascara. Now, if your eyelashes are completely bald like mine, do not fear. I've got your best friend. This is 4D mascara. It goes on so easy. Little wiggle at the bottom, and then blink. And this is going to give you the lashes you thought you'd lost in your 20s, like with no faff, no glue, no sticking anything on. It's just the no faff way to add a little bit of youth back to your lashes. Hey Megan, hey Jackie. Don't know about you, but I am looking forward to the school routine. I never thought I'd say that, but I am. I'm looking forward to Monday. I am one of those mums. I love my kids, but the noise does me head in sometimes. Especially when you're fasting, it does give you a little extra test. Oh, thank you, Carol. It is my favourite as well. It's just no faff, isn't it? And just gives you a little bit of life back to your lashes. It's crazy. I feel like lashes just give that illusion of youth, don't they? You know, like, because in your 20s, you had this like natural, thicker, longer lash. So when you put your lashes on, it just feels like, I'm ready now. I feel bald until I've got my 4D on. And you can go back, you can see I'm taking my time. I do go back over it quite a few times, because that's how you get them always being separated out. If you hold it in front and just keep doing that blink motion, you're building your lashes up, but you're also combing them through. So each time you blink, it's like it's combing your lashes through, which just keeps them all separated out and fluffy. And because I hate that kind of, you don't want them to look like spider's legs all stuck together, do you? You want that nice fresh look. Right, girl, I don't know about you, but I'm thinking lip butter, because in the day, like, I do like a matte lipstick for evenings, but in the daytime I'm a bit more of a lip butter kind of girl. These are just a little pop of colour, hydrate your lips, and the texture is just amazing, you know. Shea butter with a pop of colour. Love it. There we go. I think this one's called Sunshine and Sprinkles. There is definitely no sunshine outside my window, so I might as well have some on my lips. Right, ladies, I am done. So if anybody has been, hey Michelle, so if you've been wondering about the Touch Liquid Serum Plus, just let me know, because I'll be doing lots of colour matching, because with it being 25% off, that never happens. So I'm doing a lot of colour matching in the mornings and then putting orders through in the afternoons. So if you need a colour match, just send me a picture first thing in the morning before you get ready for work, before you stuck your face on. Just make sure you're facing out of a window so I've got natural light to work with, and I'll do you a colour match. And there is absolutely no risk to you, because if the colour isn't quite right, or you don't absolutely love it, I'm sure you will, it's gorgeous, but you can get a full refund, or you can exchange as many times as you need till you get the colour right. So that kind of helps if you're, you know, nervous about switching brands or trying something different. You can never lose out with your money on this, because they will exchange, which is amazing. So yeah, let me know, colour match, drop me a colour match in the comments and I will reach out. Have an amazing evening and I'll see you soon.